Hi, I'm TJ. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, who do we have here?
That's Kuma.
Hi, Kuma.
She's the one that likes to bark
Hi,
at
Kuma.
everybody and jump and nippy.
Oh, we're not doing an evaluation of behaviors too well, are we?
Now,
Hi.
Cosmo gets a little car sick, so he's still kind of drooly.
Okay. Poor guy. Hi,
yeah,
Cosmo.
he doesn't like the car. We have to get him used to the car.
All right. That'll definitely be something we'll be working on because we kind of drive around to different parks a lot.
Okay.
So, but
he's actually walking on the leash. Normally he just lays down, but he's like really drooling, so he's upset.
Poor guy.
Yeah, but he's our younger one. This is my husband Tom.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
he's just drooling.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Go get the towel and wipe your mouth.
Let's go get our towel. Wipe our face. It's okay, Cosmo.
She seems very skittish.
He is. He's young.
Only on the leash.
This one too. She seems very skittish.
Yes, she is. She sleeps with my son. Yet every time he walks in the room, she barks at him incessantly. And then he finally gets her to be quiet. But she doesn't do that to me or my husband, only to my son.
Okay.
And then she barks at the neighbor. She'll go to the fence and just bark, bark, bark. I mean, and we tell her to stop, and she doesn't want to stop. So
let's see. Once we get him settled in, we'll try to walk around a little bit, see if we catch anybody else out at lunch to see if we can.
Not walk much.
Yeah, we might have to carry him too.
That's the most he's ever walked on a leash.
Okay. So that way we can at least see why she's barking, hopefully.
Okay.
If not, I'll do the evaluation later today and while I'm working with her tomorrow.
Do you want us to bring the beds and the food and
I'll come back for that.
Okay.
We'll just kind of do the evaluation of behaviors real quick, and then while you guys are saying goodbye, I'll let you drive up to the place, and that way I'll just unload everything for you.
Okay. Yeah, we brought their crate. We brought 2 crate mats, and then I brought food, pee-pee pads, the training treats I had, and a few of their treats. I don't know if you want them or need them, but
here we go. Hi.
Yeah, you got to dry your paws. You're all slobbery. Let me see.
How are they coming along with the potty training?
He's getting better. We still have. When he pees in the house now, it's usually on the potty pad, on the pee-pee pad.
Inside of his
enclosure, because we do have an enclosure for him. And then, we've started feeding him like on the deck, because as soon as he eats, he poops.
Okay, well that'd be good to know.
So we've been feeding him
outside.
outside.
Feed him separately because he will go after the other 2 dogs, her food, and then we have another female at home, an older one.
Okay.
And she goes after food too, and Kuma likes to counter surf too.
Okay.
Kuma likes to jump up on the counter and help herself to whatever's there.
Gotcha.
She's very sweet, but she just doesn't have any discipline.
Right.
Now they've learned house.
Here, let's walk while we do it, so that way we can hopefully run into somebody.
I just know he's not going to walk with us.
Well, you can try.
Gotcha.
Try.
Well, it's also hot out here.
Well,
we'll go on the sidewalk here.
What was I saying?
Leave it problems or discipline?
They know house.
Okay.
Means go in their kennel because I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
So they know house.
Walk?
They know inside to come inside and outside means
go.
we're going outside.
All right.
They're getting better at it.
He's gonna follow you.
But if she's barking at the neighbor and I say inside, she completely ignores me.
Okay.
Or if I call her to come, she ignores me.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I thought the most time we've tried to walk him, he's by himself.
Who? Cosmo?
If you try to walk he's always by himself.
Come on, honey. Stay on this side.
Come on.
Come on, come on, come on.
See, I think he's going to follow you.
Well, he's going to follow Kuma, too. He looks up to Kuma, but she's not teaching
He's just kind of exploring, doing his own thing.
Oh, yeah, I'll believe me. And they both
but
eat
at least
grass.
he's walking.
Okay.
He's walking.
They eat quite a bit, actually. We can't get them to stop it, but the vet said it's because they sense that it's their digestive systems is.
Sometimes they just eat grass. I have a dog that their system's perfectly fine. They still like to munch on grass, so.
Yeah, they've both been to the vet and they've both been given a clean bill of health, so.
Good boy. try calling his name once without pulling on the leash?
Cosmo.
Okay.
I don't think he really knows his name yet.
Yeah. That'll be something that we'll have to practice for sure. Because right now with Cosmo, his walking seems to be okay. He just doesn't have any focus on us, and then he doesn't have any relationship with the leash, right? So whenever it's tight, he just gets a little apprehensive. He's not sure of what's going on. It scares him, right? So we're gonna have to start to build a positive relationship with the tension and that feeling, and making it so it's a rewarding feeling for him. Because right now it's just like scaring him more than anything else.
Yeah, plus he's
well, I tell you what, this is the furthest he's walked on this leash.
He's also still drooling a lot, which tells me
now, we've
he's
only
still
had
kind
him,
of a nervous.
Have we had him a month yet?
It's understandable.
He's a nervous wreck.
When did we?
So between that and
we've had him about almost 4 weeks, almost a month.
yeah, because he's not really paying attention to where we're going to.
No.
And let's here, let me hold her for a bit.
Okay.
Sure. What are you gonna lay down?
Come on, Cosmo. Come on, boo.
Good girl.
Come on, Cosmo.
So while she's distracted by me, I want you to call her name once.
Kuma.
Good.
She knows her name.
Good. Okay, so she's got at least a little bit more of a recognition than he does.
She just ignores me when she would rather bark at the neighbor or not come in yet, even though I'm calling her to come in.
Gotcha. So the name has some value, but it's not like the end-all be-all.
Yeah. It just depends on if she's distracted by something else.
Right. And sometimes we can, what we'll start by doing first is really conditioning the name response. So that way, when she hears it, even when she's distracted, she'll redirect. But if like her barking and her fixation on somebody or something is too much, you might have to add in like either a tone or a vibration. So that way it'll actually like physically be closer to her. Because if she's barking like further away from you, our voice tapers off and she's already making more noise, right? So if there's even like a beep that's right next to her ear, it always remains the same volume. And that'll help with redirecting. And or like I said, a physical sensation like a vibrate would be the same as if you were at a loud concert. You're maybe just be 2 rows away from your friend, you're trying to yell at them, they can't hear you, but as soon as you go up behind them, tap on their shoulder, it's like, oh, hi. Right? But I'll have to see why she's barking first and actually work from like the root of the cause. Right? Whether she needs to just be socialized more and get used to seeing people and things like that and redirecting.
Because she barks at anybody that comes to the house.
Yeah. So,
but she's not aggressive, she just barks at them.
So we're going to try to work on both sides of it, right? Instead of just trying so hard to get her attention, we want it to make it easier for her to deal with whatever it is she's dealing with. So that also makes it easier to get her attention back.
So we live on a golf course.
Oh, cool. So that must be nice for you.
Well, every time a golf cart goes by,
she wants to go out and chase.
She's crying and barking in the house, and we tell her to settle down. And
have you ever gone to the course with her and gotten her used to the carts when they're standing still or anything?
We have not.
Okay.
Well, you park next to the fence and talk to them.
Well, they'll come to see me, but when I have a hat on, then they don't she doesn't recognize me, and she barks at me.
Because sometimes it's like it's either the movement of the cart or the cart in general that they're afraid of. Because I worked with a pup before that did the same thing with bicycles.
Yeah.
And the way that we started to work with her was we went up and got her used to my stationary bicycle.
Oh, okay.
Right? Then I moved it around a little bit, then I biked in front of her a little bit, and then I picked up speed. So getting her used to the things that she's barking at will make it so she's less likely to bark at them, hopefully. Usually. And that's like the that's what they call the desensitizing part.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I don't mind if she runs up and down the fence because she's happy to see people, but at the same time,
well, these two chase each other.
Not listening.
These two chase each other around the yard too.
Here, we'll get them out of this yard.
They're both good dogs. They just don't have any discipline. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And is it just because you haven't had time to work with them, or is this like your first pups? I can't remember.
I have not had a puppy since 1993.
Okay, so it's been a while.
We've always had a dog.
Okay.
But we always had rescued older dogs that had some kind of personality and idea of, and then they learned very quickly.
Gotcha.
When it was just her, she was making great progress.
Okay.
see.
Yeah. So
But
one thing
we were making great progress until the puppy came, and then everything kind of just.
one thing that we're gonna have to
I've
make
never
sure.
Seen her do that.
Yeah, because she's scared of me, so she's
Yeah.
backing off, right? One thing that we want to fix pretty quickly is how loose her harness is.
Oh, okay.
It should be 2-finger tight, just like a collar.
Okay.
And right now, I'm actually gonna give her back to Dad or you.
Okay.
Because if she gets spooked, she can back right out of it.
Okay. Oh,
Right?
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like you see how loose it is?
Yeah.
He can pretty much fit his whole arm in there and
So
then
we need to
some.
tighten it. Okay.
Yeah, especially around the chest and
Well,
then
that
back
harness
there.
was also used on our other dog, Luna, and she's a little chubbier. So
Gotcha.
that might be
Yeah.
why.
It's just really important, especially I've
Sure,
worked
of
like
course.
search and
How about
rescues
his? His
cases
seems to
too.
be okay. His was fitted just for him at the pet store.
It might be as small as it can get because I can,
Yeah.
that's like way too loose as well.
But that's the smallest. The smaller one.
I'll see if I can tighten it because it looks like you do have some space here.
Okay.
See how
yeah,
much
that
space
one
you
we
got?
can, but around his neck.
It looks like, yeah, you can go in a little
And the
bit more
size-
here.
That's a medium, and the size small was too small.
Yeah, you can actually go in on more.
Oh, okay.
There and here. It's okay.
Just getting it on him is.
Yeah,
He's been wearing it, you know, we've been leaving it on him so he gets used to it because he was just scratching at it. Now at least he's not doing that.
no problem. I'll tighten his up later.
Okay.
She's more of like the main concern now.
Okay.
Well, I got this tighter.
All right. So there's somebody. She's too distracted. We'll go up here one more to
Okay.
the main street and we'll hopefully find somebody. It's around lunchtime now, so not too many people are out, but I was just out here about an hour ago and there's some other people running and stuff.
Come on, Cosmo. Let's go.
All right,
Come on,
yeah.
girl.
So that definitely looks better on her. You can tell like the neck part is
Yeah.
still a little loose,
Yeah.
right? But that's okay. Usually for like a harness, when you pull, right, it should pull the whole dog.
Right.
And what's end up happening is like it's pulling, and then all this extra material, and then you're only pulling this part of the dog.
This is actually
Right.
not going to get much tighter.
It's okay. If it looks like it's definitely a lot more secure now, anyways. And if I do need to find anything that'll fit them better, I
She
will.
didn't react to him.
Yeah, that was good. He's got bags and everything
Yeah,
too.
she didn't react to him.
Hi. It's okay.
There we go. Yes, you like the neck rub. Yes, you do.
She loves people, but she has to warm up to him first, and I worry about that. You know, we shouldn't have to lock her up when somebody comes to the house.
Yeah, let's see if we can at least get her. There's somebody else too. The pups always bark at him and she's not barking, so that's another interesting thing.
Come here, honey. Come on, we gotta walk.
If you need to, I can carry him.
You'll do it.
How about if you carry him
Yeah.
Yeah.
here and I'll take Kuma? Yeah, he does not like the leash. Come on, Boo.
Yeah, no. Well, I have to get him used to it because he's too scared of it.
Yeah, thank you.
Huh?
I just think he associates it with, well, I got dumped at this shelter, and then I got dumped at a foster, and now I'm at this house, and how long until and then I dumped him at the vet, then he went to the groomers. So,
Not really that deep. From what I see, it's just pulling on him and he doesn't know why. It'd be the same thing as if you woke up tomorrow morning and you walked out the door and suddenly you felt something yanking against your chest, but you didn't know what it
didn't
was.
know why? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It's just more of that he doesn't know why that pressure's there, and you know he's trying to. It looks like just explore, and so for the most part, it's just like something holding him back.
Did you lock the van? Okay. I didn't think about that.
We should be okay.
That's okay. Well, my whole purse is right there on the front seat.
It's
It's on
a
the floorboard. I'm sure it's fine.
it's a pretty good neighborhood.
It looks like a really nice neighborhood.
Most of the people here are military.
Yeah.
Our neighbors, the cop.
Oh, watch where you step. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not everybody
Yeah,
picks
nobody-
up.
Well, we have the same problem in our neighborhood. We have the trash cans and the bags and little stations everywhere, and nobody uses them. Well, not nobody, but
It seems like that
the
sometimes.
same people every time that don't clean up after their pets.
Right.
Kind of ruins it for everybody.
So there's somebody. Put him down in the shade for a bit.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, there's somebody as well. Here, we'll go that way.
Come on, Cosmo.
Come on, big guy.
Come on.
See, when you pull,
Uh-huh.
he wants to, he wants to go against it, which is pretty natural because, like, think about it again with the example. if you've never had anything hold you back before, once you feel it, the first thing you're going to be doing is trying to go against it. You're like, why can't I move? Yeah, same thing here that's happening with puppies.
Hey, Cosmo.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
It's okay, bud.
Jumps big out of my hands. They can see to get him.
Yep.
It's okay. It's okay.
Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, so here comes the car. Hold on. All right. Oh, they went away. Whoever it was.
They're in their driveway now.
Yeah, they went out to the car and went back.
There you go. It looks like they're hailing over somebody.
Yep.
Luckily for us, there's that shopping center really close by. I use that a lot to socialize pups.
We were in Lowe's yesterday and somebody was training a dog in there.
Yeah, that was me too at this Lowe's.
Yeah.
All right, we'll hold on a second. They're heading out.
Okay.
Of course, it's like a ghost town now.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's a warmer day.
Yeah. Here, we'll head back. I'll evaluate and record her later.
Okay,
Good
job,
boy.
buddy.
Well, again, I think
What a
he's
good
following
boy you are.
Right. And
Following you.
he's walking because he's kind of bonded to you guys.
Yeah.
The only time he gets distracted just starts following his nose.
Come
Right.
on. Come on, Cosmo.
And I'm just doing my best to not pull on the leash.
Right. Okay.
I'll just use it as a boundary for now, right? 'Cause
Now,
as soon as
during the week, I work from home, so what I've been doing
good
is.
boy, this way.
Come on, Cosmo.
Come on, big guy.
Come on.
Good
I've been putting the
boy.
leash
There you
on him
go.
and trying to get him to walk with me around
Good.
the yard, because he'll follow me all over the yard. But as soon as I try to get him to go in a direction, when he's not already moving that way,
Mhm.
he lays down.
Right.
And when I took him in to get groomed, as soon as his claws touched the linoleum floor in PetSmart, he just flattened like a pancake and would not move.
Good boy. There you go.
Good job, Cosmo. I'm proud of you. Look how much you've been walking on the leash today.
So a lot of times, especially with younger pups, the less of the leash that we actually use, the better it is for them.
Really?
Just using it like only as a boundary, and I'll show you that for one of his first sessions, right?
Okay.
And then just building a positive association with it, because they're used to just kind of sticking with the pack is what he's
Right.
doing now, right? And not having to be pulled anywhere
To go,
personally.
right.
Yeah. So
He'll follow me all over the yard, no matter what.
Right.
And I walk all over the grass because I'm trying to get him to pee outside instead of in the house.
right, and that's why it's a good habit to start when they're younger, of just healing and following you,
Okay.
right? And having them kind of like naturally learn to stay close,
Okay.
right? That's what like a lot of country and farmer dogs, right?
Right,
We
right.
they just never wear a leash,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of times they try to duplicate that in the system by kind of forcing them to stay close,
Uh-huh.
right? This one's definitely way too young for that kind of work anyways, and this one seems like she'll be too skittish, but she seems to be walking just fine anyways.
Yeah, she walks fine. Kuma is good on the leash. It's Cosmo.
Gotcha.
He'll get there though.
Yeah, he's already doing
Yeah.
he's already doing well. There hasn't been any leash pressure, and he's been keeping up,
I just
right?
thought, he's
So
just been drooling ever since we got him out of the car.
just a
Hi there.
anxiousness of something new or something that he's unsure of.
Somebody recommended calming treats, but I have no idea which ones. And
Sometimes
I don't
sometimes
want to drug him either.
yeah, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. They
Okay.
can just upset their stomach.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. 'Cause that
okay.
just adds to the anxiety. So,
Right.
Come here, let me wipe your little foaming mouth here. Come on. You got all kinds of slobber going on, boo. Yeah, you do.
The best thing you can do, especially since he's so young, is just try to get him used to things first, as opposed to medication.
Yeah.
Because if he's not sure of or scared of cars and he's not used to it, and you're just drugging him to get in,
Yeah.
right? We're not actually helping the problem.
No. Come on, boo. Come on. Cosmo, come. See?
He's tired.
Yeah. Come on, Cosmo.
Not a lot.
Yeah, they've been outside a lot today. Come on.
I was putting together a bench in the backyard, and they're out here.
Yeah, he's just tired.
Yeah. Probably
So,
want some water.
yeah, I'll give him some water when we go inside here.
Anything out of the car?
No, he said once we're done, we'll
Yeah.
just pull the car up and we'll just drop everything off on our way up.
Yeah, I'll take everything in while you guys say goodbye.
Okay.
Was there anything else that you could showcase for the evaluation, since we didn't really get to see much?
And everything I kind of sent to you.
Okay.
She jumps, nips when she's excited. Like when I come home,
She's not biting.
No,
she's...
but she kind of like nips at my shirt, you know, like catches it with her teeth.
She's too skittish to even go for anything to leave it.
Counter surfing.
Hey, look at me. Come on.
She's a sweet dog. She just gets overly excited and she doesn't know her own strengths. Like she's head-butted me before when she's like jumped up on me.
Okay.
You know, hit me in the face with her skull and it hurts.
So right now we might have to wait a day or two for them to kind of get settled in and used to me before we see any of these behaviors.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
If we don't close
Now
the
we'll put
pantry
this
door,
here, and now you ask her to leave it.
leave it. No. See?
Okay.
If we leave the pantry,
Cosmo, look.
is that chicken? Oh.
Yeah, it's just freeze-dried chicken.
If we don't close the pantry door all the way, Kuma will start pulling the bags of chips out. And of course, she taught Puppy that behavior.
Gotcha.
So I'm like after my family, close the pantry door.
Well, at least they can share treats close to each other.
Yes, they can.
Well,
They get their treats right next to each other when they go out and do their business. I give them a treat.
But the feeding is a problem with her?
I just separate them because she'll go after Luna's food, and
Well, no,
he'll
well,
go.
in the morning-
These two will go after other food.
Yes.
But it's not like food aggressive. It's just I eat mine and then I'm gonna
They're
eat
just
yours
like,
too.
there's another bowl, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go for. No, they don't fight. They just go for the other bowl. So
Well, I separate him from the two older ones. I put him either in his. He was either in his
There you go.
enclosure, or I tried putting him. I tried just recently this week earlier, put him on the deck. We did find out when it rained yesterday. He did not like the rain.
That's understandable. It's pretty scary.
He did. I mean, it's
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll have to evaluate the rest of her behaviors later. I'm gonna need to get them both used to me first, anyways. So that'll probably take hopefully just 1 or 2 days.
Okay.
And then we'll get started with the training, because right now they're too skittish, right? Anyways, to be able to concentrate, and they're just not comfortable yet. So we'll let them take a good easy Sunday to get settled in. We'll meet the other pups.
Okay.
The other ones are very playful and shy, and one is very friendly, so there shouldn't be any problems with that. Yeah, and I'll just keep you updated. Yeah, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alrighty. Do you have any other questions or anything else you wanted to show me?
Yeah.
you said you were going to come back and.
Well, I was, once they're settled in and training starts, please let me know, because I do want to come and kind of learn with them.
I'll keep in touch with you daily, and like I said, we'll have the videos and stuff.
Everything in the email that I sent you about the things that we're concerned about, and obviously Cosmo has some car sickness.
Yeah, I think that was in there.
Anxiety, yeah, that's all in there. There's nothing else really to add to that.
Okay, we'll see what we can knock out here. Like I said, I have to really see her behaviors first to see what's going on before we start working on them. But at least we can start with the basics for them, of just like to sit recognition, and this one with name recognition and some leash work.
Okay.
So in the morning when we get, she wants to jump up and give me a kiss, or when I come home from work. But the barking and our son, I still think, because he wears hats and hoodies in the house, I still think that's part of it. That she can't see him or recognize him. She just barks
at him like he's a total stranger, and she sleeps with him every night. So we just.
She should still be getting used to him eventually, like doing that.
So since the 6th of March.
I don't know.
That's over a month. He's still every time he walks in the door, she barks at him.
Walks in the room. Even when he's been home.
That's what I mean. Yeah, even when he's home, he comes back in the room. She starts barking at him like she's never seen him before. And I understand it, because he's very loving with her, and she loves him.
It might be excitement then.
I think it might be.
But she is
excitement.
wagging her tail the whole time.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is. I think she's happy to see him.
So it might just be excitement. Sometimes it's maybe a bit of excitement and apprehension with some new things. If he can join when you visit, that would be great to see too what's going on.
Yeah. He's a senior in high school, so we'll see. We'll try to work it out with his schedule, maybe on a Sunday or a Saturday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Awesome. So do we want to walk back, or we?
Come on, guys, let's go. So what we're going to try to do is see if we can get our pup here to walk along with us if me and his sister get far enough away. Or if he'll just stay there. Okay, so we stand in the line. Go ahead and put that down. We're just going to keep going. So usually with puppies, they'll want to stick close to whoever they're bonded with. Right. I'm gonna try to stay in line of sight. I gotta wait for this truck. It's just like slowly creeping by. I think they're trying to set up somewhere to mow the lawn. It's pretty late, but I guess better late than never. Our guy is still over here, so we're still waiting. How you doing? All right. And he is bonded to his parents, and they did walk around a little bit. And as you can see here, he'd rather be all alone. Okay. And then with me and his sister here. Hi. She's still a little unsure, but at least she's good enough to start coming with me. And make sure our boy here doesn't get ran over by a truck. I guess he's still looking for somewhere to park, or maybe for an address to mow. Just waiting, making sure he's okay. It's very awkward because I feel like we might have to find somewhere else to do this. Yeah, okay, because he's just chilling there. All right, wait. Okay. Now, the one thing too that we have to be careful of when we're working with puppies is what habits do they develop? Good habits, bad habits, and some we may accidentally do while trying to, cater or protect or nurture them. So one habit that tends to form sometimes when you have puppies that are scared or don't want to go to a certain force is giving up on our end. So what'll happen is he doesn't like the leash pressure, so he stops and he sits. So when he stops and he sits, what do the parents do, right? Do the parents just let him stay there, or do they pick him up and go, right? And so what he learned is if he just stays there, he gets to just stay there. He doesn't get forced to move. Mom and dad will come and pick him up. So what we're going to try to do is elicit a little bit of pressure and make it more uncomfortable for him to stay there than it is for him to move. And as soon as he starts to move, we're going to let go of that pressure. Okay? We're just going to do constant pressure. So it's going to be more and more tiring and exhausting and more uncomfortable for him to stay there than it is for him to just move. And we're just going to stay consistent, right? Because eventually it's going to be easier for him to come with than it is for him to stay still. And I'm not going to pull him all the way. I'm just going to apply constant pressure. We're going to release that pressure as soon as he starts to move. Good boy, come on. Good boy, come on. Come on, good boy. Good boy, come on. Almost. Good boy, come on. Good boy. Yes, good boy, come on. Okay, so now he's going to start giving up again. Constant pressure. It's going to be too difficult for him to stay still, so he has to move. Because he can move, he can walk. So if we baby him, if we keep him there, he'll learn to just give up, right? As opposed to actually just giving into the pressure and walking and making life easier for him. Yes, good boy, come on. And I'm not tugging hard or anything. I'm not making any sudden forces. I'm just applying solid linear force. It's going to be easier for him to just walk than it is for him to not walk. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. And I do want to reward him eventually with treats and everything, but I don't want to start off by luring him, right? Because what ends up happening in that case is he'll learn that if he just sits and waits there, mom and dad will try to pull him. When that doesn't work, then they'll try to give him a treat. What'll happen if he doesn't have a treat, right? Okay. Good boy, come on. Yes, good boy, come on. You got it. Good boy, come on. Good boy, there you go, good. So now that he's up on all fours here, starting to walk a little bit with us, we've released pressure, right? He has no pressure on him. He's learned that if he gets up and starts following with us, that tension will go away. So now we're gonna add in the tension again, right? He's starting to go back down. We're gonna keep that tension constant. Okay? Good boy. Come on, let's go. There you go, good boy. And then he releases that tension on his own when he decides to walk, right? So we're not just gonna give up when he stops and he sits down. We're not gonna go pick him up. We're gonna apply constant pressure until he starts to move. And now there's a car coming. All right, come here, bud. And, all right, same thing. Gotta get him out of the street. Good boy, there you go. Come on, you're almost there. There you go, good boy. Good job. Now after he's moved for a bit, then we can think about grabbing some treats for next time and rewarding him for coming to us, as in like a recall. Good boy. Give him a little bit of a break. Okay. So again, just slight constant pressure. It's going to be easier for him to turn and come with us than it is for him to just stay where he is, right? That's what we want. We want him to kind of give up and just come with, right? I'm not gonna force him, but I'm not gonna let him quit, right? A lot of times, especially with puppies when they're really small, it's almost too easy to just drag them along, right? And what ends up happening is they resent that. It doesn't feel very good, right? So they learn to not like the leash. Here, we don't want to drag him along, but we don't want to make him so he can't just stay there, right? He can't just stay put. Good boy. Because when he starts moving in the right direction, the leash pressure stops. Good boy. Okay. Gonna use the leash as a boundary because he's going out wide. Hi, good girl. All right. Good boy. Come on, big guy. Yes, very good. All right. Okay. He wants to go and say hi to everybody over there. That's fine. We'll give him a little break. We'll let him go say hi. Good boy. All right. And we'll pause this real quick. All right, so he got to hang out and relax for a little bit. Now he's back into I want to sit tight mode. So we're just gonna apply constant pressure until it's easier for him to just come with than it is for him to stay put. That's what we just want to teach him. And it's going to be hard depending on how he's been conditioned already of just kind of giving up or being forced, right? Good boy. All right, gonna release some pressure. Come on, big guy. Come. Come. All right, so constant pressure again. He's gotta learn to give up. Good boy. There we go. Okay, and then when he's going out the wrong way again. All right. Good boy. Yes, and then release. When he's going the wrong way, pressure again. When he's going the right way, pressure gets released. So towards us, and that's also why I'm walking backwards, right, is the right way. When he's following with us and with the pressure, then he's doing the right thing. If he's fighting against it, he'll have to give up eventually. It'll be too difficult. The main thing here is the fact that before somebody gave up, right, before he did. The way that we're working it now, I'm not going to give up, so he has to give up, right? There's no just sitting tight for him, okay? He'll only be able to release the pressure when he actually walks with, which is really hard for him. Oh, he's not. He's just backtracking.
Okay. He cut the grass. He said, "You want to cut the
Good boy. There you go. Okay. Right. So he just wants to rest and relax for a bit. Go for a little bit more, and then we'll give him a break as soon as he comes back. Come here, bud. Come on. Come here. Come on. You're almost there. A little bit more. I want him to just release pressure one more time. Come on. Yes. There you go. Good boy. There we go. Good. So that was really good. I'm going to give him a little bit of a break now, because he started to comply as soon as he felt the slightest pressure, as opposed to just resisting like he has been, right? It's really hard because we have to recondition this behavior, and like I said, we're going to attach good positive association with the leash pressure, but we have to do this first to undo the bad behaviors that have been kind of instilled in him already, of just kind of giving up whenever he doesn't like something. If we always gave up because we started doing something that was uncomfortable, then we would never get through anything difficult. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. There you go. Good job. Good boy. Giving him a little bit more freedom now because he's moving around. Now he's going the wrong way, so we're going to go ahead and apply some pressure here. Come on, guys. This way. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Yes. Gotta untangle this now. And you can do this with the short leashes too. I was just using the long ones to see if he would just come with as soon as his sister got too far. Good boy. There you go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give him a little bit of a break now, also because we have music nearby. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on. There you go. Come on. You got it. Good boy. Good boy. He's so tired from struggling now that, like you said, it's hitting him that it's easier to just come with as opposed to trying to stay there, right? Good boy. There you go. Just applying light pressure now, right? Good boy. There you go. Good job. Now after this part is where we can start to really kind of build and reward him for coming with us, because we're kind of past that luring part. We got a car coming now though. There we go. And that's how we get him to move on a leash.